Hello everyone, hello and welcome back. So let's play Resident Evil Remake. It is hard invisible enemy. I am the Black Shadow. And we are here. Inside the Umbrella Labs. Ready to, well, to close the book on a chapter of gaming, folks. Quite honestly. We are here, as you can see, we've made our way through. We've already done a fair amount in this place already. Yeah, we've done alright. You know, having last video, we've made it through, obviously, stuff like that. You know, we've been through the, we did the, I've forgotten her name now, Lisa Trevor, got through that fight somehow, invisible enemy-wise, which was quite useful. I'm very proud of that, actually. I thought it was going to be horrendous. However, as you guys can tell, we're not in the greatest of shapes as we look to head on to the final straight of the game. Health is hardly amazing either, so we will have to try and make do with what we've got, though. So we will do what we can. But yeah, folks, this is probably going to be the final video for this remake LP, the 500 subscriber special. Sorry, I'm having a little trouble speaking today. But yeah, you know, I mean, well, it was 500. That was when it was announced, but it's well past the 600 mark now, which I'm so happy with. So thank you so much for all that. Is there? There is. There is a scumbag there. I knew it. Freaking chimeras. And was there any clue that it was there? Of course not! Why would there be? Although my theory is they're weak to these darn things. Uh-oh. I can't quite work out where it is. No. Dead? Apparently. I think they are reasonably weak to these sorts of the flame rounds, but as you can see, not an easy task trying to figure out where exactly they are. Unfortunately. But yeah, no, it's kind of sad to be here, folks. I mean, you know, because this video does indeed mark the quite possibly the final video that we will ever do of this generation of Resident Evil, folks. I mean, you think back the past 2.5 years, and almost 3 now, thinking about it. Gosh, it's July. It'll be 3 years in a few months, which is a scary thought. You know, you think back to you know, all that we have done. You know, we've gone through obviously all the games, you know, from originally, you know, when it first started off with Resident Evil Director's Cut. We've done 2, we've done 3, we've done 0. We've obviously done Remake, as we're doing now again. And we've done both Outbreaks 1 and 2. That's 7 games in almost 3 years, folks. Wrong room. You know, and it's been great. I have so thoroughly enjoyed it. It has been a real pleasure to bring some of these games to you, and we've had some fantastic memories and some great moments. This is quite possibly going to be the last video we will ever do of this style of gaming, because of course after this is the days of Resident Evil 4 and that sort of thing, the whole over-the-shoulder era, the second generation, if you will, which is of course what we're currently at the moment with, you know, 6 and Revelations and etc, etc. And it's just kind of sad, really. I mean, I know the only other thing we have got as well is like the sort of the Dead Aim Survivor stuff, which did sort of, especially the first game. I can't remember. I don't know about the second. I never played the second one, but I know the first one was sort of based off the Resident Evil 2 game engine, and you can tell that from the enemies you take on, and there's lots of clues that that is actually the case. But of course, folks, don't want to run now. Now we've got our Is that me doing that, or is my stick gone a bit funny? I don't know if I'm... What the... It's a bit worrying. I don't think I'm causing that to happen. That was strange. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's just, you know, it's crazy to think that, you know, I know this point we were going to reach it eventually. But just the fact that we are actually here is just, it's sad, really. I mean, you think back to some of the things we have achieved from starting it off. I mean, you know, it has been some fantastic memories and some great things which I've always wanted to do, and, you know, things that will stay with me for the rest of my days. I mean, you know, for those of you who have been there for some of it, I mean, where do you start? I mean, for those of you who were there in Outbreak File 2, taking on Titan with a knife. I mean, that was incredible. Doing the Outbreak, not the Outbreak, well, doing the Outbreak games on, like, very hard and with the Nightmare modifier. Horrendously, you know, ridiculous modifiers. The game was almost non-impossible, it felt like at times, but we managed it somehow. But I mean, probably one of my favourite ones, you know, of the channel has got to be the Resident Evil 0 LP. Doing that first time, blind on hard. First time I ever played that game, doing it on hard. I have to admit, that's probably one of the... That's probably been about as much fun as I think I have ever had playing a game as I've had for a long time. It was incredible. It was just absolutely brilliant to be able to do that. Some brilliant moments from it as well. And, you know, they say this sort of gaming is, you know, is completely out of date. I don't think it's quite truly the case. It's a difficult one. I accept now that, you know, in this day and age, everything's a lot faster. Everything is very fast-paced. You know, you know, and things do. Things are getting faster and faster and faster. There's more and more and more. You know, and I do accept that. That is just the way things are. You know, I mean, no, why wait around for sort of like 5-10 minutes? Something you can do in sort of 20 seconds. You know, and unfortunately, I hope I don't get killed here. Ow. Ow! Jerk. You know, and it is a case, you know, that this sort of game, it's I don't think it's quite out of date, but it might be a little bit sort of touch antiquated. You know, it isn't. It's not the fastest gameplay you'll ever see. You know, it's not like, you know, your modern day sort of shooters, that sort of thing, when you're killing sort of hundreds of people in minutes and whatever else. You know, I mean, I'm not here to trying to bash, you know, COD in particular, but you know, it does get bashed sometimes because it's sort of the main sort of, you know, it's what represents it all, really. You know, and unfortunately, you know, this style of gaming, it is a little outdated. Maybe I'll admit that. But for people to say, alright, it might be a tad bit outdated, but for people to say that this sort of gaming is not fun anymore, I think is an absolute load of bullshit. And I'll go on record and saying that as well. I mean, honestly, you know, the Resident Evil 0 LP was about as much fun as I've had playing a video game as I've had in years. And for those of you as well who were alongside me for that, you know, whether you had played the game or not, I mean, it was incredible. I mean, I would probably argue probably one of the best LPs I think we have ever had on this channel today, and that's gone a long way. I mean, the GTA 3 LP was absolutely fantastic, but I think Resident Evil 0 Blind Hard LP, probably one of the best things I think we've ever made. It was fantastic, and if any of you guys have not seen it, you must watch it. It was just spectacular.
Jill.
Barry.
But anyways, at least wait it up for me, you know?
Hey, don't you touch my shoulder, Barry! Did I give you permission to touch my shoulder? No, I did not. This is clearly a no-touching shoulder zone. Even if you are Barry Bird. Oh, Barry. He's got his eyes on the job, all right. Now, I know I've barely talked about this, and obviously since the video has started, but this is going to be quite an interesting little sequence of events here. I've been looking forward to this, and also slightly dreading it.
Wesker!
Well,
thank you, Barry.
what do you know?
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear.
Dear?
You'll be free of all this anyway.
Good. I just know there's a certain PA.
Stars?
Believe
That's
it
just
or
Wesker
not,
fandom, though.
That's
Surely.
Umbrella's intention.
We love you.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Ouch.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory.
Oh, it saves Rebecca doing it. Oh, come on.
Barry, go
Stop
up to the
pointing
ground
guns everywhere!
there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard.
Oh! Right hand there! Scored a 7 with the judges.
Umbrella. Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Show and tell! How dreadful a line delivery that is. I can't really blame the voice actor, it's just a dreadful line. He's just been given his marching orders. Oh dear. I am admittedly a little worried about taking this freak on. If this is going to be anything like the Black Widow, we may be in a spot of bother.
It's magnificent.
For the sake of this thing.
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Yes, so do I. Motherfucker!
Barry!
Forgive me.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Oh, this is brilliant, this bit.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear.
I kind of like...
back and
sorry,
my
I'll say it
friends
afterwards.
again. Shit!
I kind of admit, folks, actually, having seen both the scenes at play here as Chris and Jill's, I mean, Chris's one is just so ridiculous. I mean, at least this one, it's kind of... You can imagine it more likely that it actually happened. It feels more realistic. You know, sort of shot him, but he's not actually dead, you know, the body armor. He's like, ah, fuck you, I'm going to release him anyways. And Wesker, early symptoms of Count Dracula syndrome, as proven in Code Veronica.
You want a piece of
That
me?
heartbeat against comes straight out of Final Fantasy VII. Because his heart is clearly beating a lot faster than that.
Premature.
Bitch slap! That did score a 10 with the judges. And there's another backhand. Any Ric Flair fans around?
Barry! You viral cultured freak!
Oh, this is gonna be good, folks. Oh my god. There's stuff in there! Oh, grief! can't see anything! Where is he? Folks? I don't know where he is! What the? Son of a... What the... The fuck's he doing there? Oh, I think he was right there as well. I see a shadow! Ow! You jerk! There's a reflection in the ground. I don't know quite why, but there is. Man, this guy's quick. I'm just gonna assume this is gonna hit. That's a guess that it's gonna hit. Ha ha! Fucking reverse vampires. Motherfucker. That is what you get. God darn. Ow! Oh my grief. Let's get that what? Oh, whoa, dodgy controls there. What happened there? What a pathetic way to die. Observation notes. G-Virus. Yeah, samples, whatever. You've seen it all before, folks, if you haven't watched the original LP. Cheap plug.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, give him the kiss of life, for goodness sakes. Certainly bring him back to life.
You're okay.
In any event.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker.
He's gone.
Gone?
First, let's just get out of here.
Well, I suppose he wasn't, like, impaled on a frickin' tyrant's hand, so I suppose I can remotely justify the fact he's actually got up and run off. I suppose. Oh, really? Why make me do this game? Can't we just leave and be happy? I suppose not. God, look at these. Hideous things, aren't they? Who could possibly be creating such monstrosities? I love that. Creatures too hideous to describe. I like that. I like that.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Uh-oh.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Yeah.
All personnel must evacuate.
I think it's kind of fitting, really,
Releasing all locks.
to bring it into an era of Resident Evil gaming. I suppose it's only fair we have ourselves a self-destruct sequence.
System has been activated.
I think it's only fair.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Oh, Barry.
Self-destruct
Oh,
system has been
you
activated.
lovable
All
fool.
personnel must evacuate immediately.
Right then, folks.
Deactivating and releasing all
With the
locks.
alarms going crazy, I think it's about time we get the hell out of here, folks.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
So we will put
All
that
personnel
down.
must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing
I
all
don't know, how
locks.
much is that worth, I wonder? The only thing I'm worried about with the Magnum is, of course, because we can't see anything. Some of those shots are bound to be wasted, so I'm going to take the shotgun just
All
in case.
personnel must evacuate immediately.
But we're gonna use up some of this health. We might as well use these green herbs up. Use that one.
Self-destruct system has been activated.
And we'll grab that green herb and
All
keep it on us just in
personnel
case.
must evacuate
Because there's no harm in it.
Deactivating
So I don't think there is.
and releasing all locks.
god, it's just part of this is just kind of sad, really, folks, because of what this is just representing here and what I know I'm recording. I mean, we may never ever see anything like this. You know, I may never ever touch anything like this ever again. I mean, I want to do the Dead Aim games. It'd be nice to, but they're first-person shooters. It's not quite the same as this. And you know, there isn't anything else this style that we'll ever play again as far as Resident Evil's concerned. The only one thing that I may ever do one day is a really special treat, perhaps one day, is I have heard that a certain version of Resident Evil 2, I think it's like the Dreamcast version, something like that, a later release version had like a super hard mode or something like that, which I may like look at sometime in the future. But other than that, folks, I mean, this is it. We're never going to do anything like this ever again. And that is just it's a crazy thought, folks. It's just sad.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
You know, out go the tank light controls, the fixed cameras. And in goes your attaché cases and all the rest of that.
Chris, you're okay.
Glad to see you are too. Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
Yeah, Wesker kind of, yeah. MIA. Not KIA, but MIA in this game. Kind of makes more sense. Even if the canon is that he got impaled by the Tyrant and ended up getting infected as a result, I still, well, I still kind of like this version. It sounds more feasible to me.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
Come on, let's go.
Deactivate.
Oh yeah, look at you go, yeah, Captain Redfield. You're clearly the star of this show.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
Yeah, he thinks he can sit in a jail cell the entire playthrough and come out and yee-haw, he's in charge. I don't think so, somehow.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate.
We'll make our way up here. No triple frickin' invisible frickin' Crimson Heads like I managed one day. Thank goodness for that. Moral of the story, folks. Burn every bastard in this room the first time you go through. Please. We'll make our way up for the final time. We will make our way up the ladder to heaven. Or heaven.
Come on, hurry!
And with Captain Redfield and Mr. Burton in tow, we'll make our way to the finale of Resident Evil. And that's the first aid box. Might as well take it, why not? I don't know what's going to be in it. But I've just realised whatever's in it, I can't really take it with me anyways. Oh, okay then. It's agreed up then. Well, might as well use it.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Thanks for that, Brad. We're on our way. Don't you worry.
All personnel must evacuate.
Yeah, come on, boys. We've got a show to sign off. We'll grab hold of the strategically placed fuse unit. Strategic so that you A, can't miss it, and B, must use it.
All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Just like pretty much any other key item in the series, actually. But in any
3
event.
minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill? Ladies first.
What is this?
Would you let me have my moments too?
What are you
Alright.
playing at?
We'll rendezvous
What do
at
you
the
think this
heliport.
is, Chris Hollywood? Well, probably in Chris's, in the eyes of anyone who punches boulders apart for a living, I suppose his life is Hollywood. Oh god, I can't wait to LPRE5. That is gonna be a absolute blast. That is gonna be just so great. But first things first, we've got to escape the Arklay Mountains. So we will come over here, we will grab our signal rockets. Yeah, they are. No, it's signal flares, but no, it's a different game. Head over to the center of the helipad. Use said signal rockets. And it is time for the final act of this play. Who do you think it's gonna be? Frickin' Father
Jill.
Christmas?
You made it.
I don't know. Barry Burton? I did just compare Barry Burton to Santa Claus, right? Yeah. That's gonna sting in the morning, Chris. That's what you get for trying to think you rule this show. And that's not working. It's final show time! In the back! Mother! Oh my, wait a sec, there's no clue. What the fuck was that? It's just a sword, just like a sword just came out of nowhere! Holy shit! Fucking hell! Barry? Barry! There's not even a shadow to work on! Oh god, he's right next to me! Barry, he looks like he's panicking! I don't even know where he is! Whoa, I think he just flew past me! There he is! I will motherfuck you! Core reloading! New bearer! Ah! I don't even know! Damn it, Barry, I want your auto aim! I'm desperate for it! Ow! There's no clue! This is I'm relying on Barry to give me the clues. Fill it with magnum ammo!
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
That's it, Jill! You be our Amazon! Or Amazon, depending what side of the Pacific you want to come from. Ow! Ow! Did I allow you to do that? I don't think I fucking did. You bitch! Oh my god, this is bad. I don't know where he is. It's attacking Barry, is what he's doing. Barry! How dare you do that? I'll fuck you up! Son of a... Oh, fuck up. Whoa, just lost him. Where is he? Game over, pal! And that, as they say, is that. We Sure, take a picture, folks. But it's going to last a hell of a lot longer. Oh God, Barry. Oh dear. And that was Resident Evil. And that was the first generation of Resident Evil as well. And it's kind of, it's kind of sad, really. We've had so much entertainment, and it's been such a privilege to be able to show you guys through what was several years of Resident Evil, you know, and how it has progressed from the very first, you know, zombie attack. The very first appearance of Mr. Ketchup, all the way, you know, through everything else we've done, from Birkin, Nemesis, you know, and Wesker, and everything else in between. You know, unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and this is that point. I must admit, just as a last sort of note here, I do like how it kind of splices everything together here. I mean, it's probably about the only way, I suppose, that the Resident Evil could possibly ever make sense of the storyline in this game. How two separate storylines, each one with key people missing, apparently both of them can, apparently both of them are canonic. And so everyone survives, even though clearly in some of them there are people missing. Ridiculous.
Jill, you did a fine job.
And that's an awesome picture. That is an awesome picture, folks. But the only place I think Jill's goggles actually work. I like that. We have all the costumes, folks. Not that I'll probably ever get round to ever showing you guys, but hey, this is what the internet web is for. Oh, look at that's awesome. That's an awesome picture. I love that. 24th of July 1998. Oh, that is really awesome. I am aware that for completing this game on Invisible Enemy or Hard or whatever else, basically for doing what we've done, we get hold of some special bonus bits. I am aware of that, but that's awesome. That is so awesome. I think I know what my new PC wallpaper is going to be. That is an awesome picture. Thank you for playing. And well, we got some bits there. Message from our director, Mr. Shinji Mikami, no less. Thank you for taking the time to play all the way through Biohazard. If you're reading this letter, I salute you. You are truly a remarkable player. But you must have had some pretty memorable experiences along the way. Whoops! Wrong button! The pain of seeing the game over screen time after time. The sweet taste of victory after you finally beat the game. The feelings of camaraderie you shared with your character. The excitement and the overwhelming sense of dread. You're damn right about that. We believe that games are more than just a product of a team of developers. It takes the support of dedicated players like you to make a game worthwhile. For this reason, we are truly delighted when someone enjoys one of our games as thoroughly as you have. Therefore, on behalf of the entire staff, please allow me to express our gratitude and congratulate you on a job well done. Thank you very much for playing Shinji Mikami. What a way to bring an end to an era of gaming, folks. What a way. And some unused costume change designs. So this is obviously costumes that were never used. What is that? You talking about Hobo Chris? What on earth? Oh my good. Oh dear. Too bad. What is that on the left? Is it Chris Redfield? Is it Arnold Schwarzenegger in disguise? I don't know. Oh man. What's this Karate Chris? No, oh come on. No. Shinji, you're pulling my leg now. Surely you didn't even... Surely that you're not even being serious here. This has got to be made up, surely. Here's some audio use for Jill. The left one, obviously, we do recognise. That's what she's just been wearing. And I tell you what, the one on the right there, I mean... I tell you what, it's not all that far from what she had eventually used. I mean, you think of, obviously, Revelations and Resident Evil 5. You know, I mean... Maybe they had the idea of that sort of thing here, and it came to materialise later on, perhaps. And then we've got... Office Jill. I don't know. And I don't know what on earth she's wearing on the right there, but I kind of like it actually with the brown and you know and that sort of thing. I think it's quite cool. Oh my god! What is that? Yeah, Little Miss Chambers. Oh my grief! What on earth? And speaking of Little Miss Chambers. Oh god, I bet they had I can imagine someone like Rebecca, you could have so many different outfit variants for Rebecca. I mean, it's just one of those people, it's just so much variation of a theme you could have so easily. And these are obviously, this would be variants of what on earth she was going to wear before, obviously what she did end up wearing during the Chris playthrough. Which is, I think we've got there on the right side. Oh, and I've seen that somewhere on the left there, sort of the red, white, and black variant. I've seen that somewhere. I think it's quite good actually. I think, you know, obviously we know the green and brown. I think it's quite a cool variant that. Not quite Claire Redfield-ish, but we wouldn't really want it to be Claire Redfield-ish, would we? Claire Redfield-ish belongs to Claire Redfield. So hey-o. And that, folks, is that. I think that is honestly it, folks. I don't think there is anything else for us to do. And wow, it's a shame to bring it to an end, but as I said, all good things must end eventually. Folks, I can only hope that you have really enjoyed watching through these bonus playthroughs of Resident Evil Remake. I thank you for making it possible with subscribing to the channel in the first place. I really do thank you. I mean, what we're well past the 600 mark already. I mean, can we hit 1,000 before the end of the year? Maybe. I don't know. There's only one way to find out, folks. We will persist and we will see how we go, folks. But as it is, this is where this chapter of Resident Evil is, I'm afraid, going to have to be brought to an end. I thank you guys so much for watching along for the past 2 3/4 years of it all. There have been some absolutely fantastic moments and memories that we will remember. And I can only hope that as we move into the new generation of Resident Evil games, that many more will be waiting to come. So guys, I thank you so much for watching. I have been The Black Show, and you have been as wonderful an audience as you have ever been. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you in Silent Hill.